I know he's got like a Diddy.
I got cleaned up by his Fox.
I know he has a decent Fox as well. Was just playing his Fox in Brawl earlier, actually.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, in bracket, really just gonna be Rob for the most part.
And
Toxex, I don't even know if he plays anyone else.
Toxex a bit of a miscue at the opening, landed right on the gyro.
Yeah.
Like jumped full back into it.
This is a really tough situation for Rob. He gets ledge trapped so hard in this matchup.
And I will kill sooner than later.
Exactly.
Drop shield too early, probably try to parry.
Okay, good defense. Able to stay alive there for Doucette. Can he get off this ledge though?
Oop, yeah,
Just missed spacing on the up tilt.
And now we're going to see why Rob actually wins the matchup despite the opening.
Yeah.
A really good ledge option there from Toxex, but yeah, now he's getting ledge traps, which is also hard for Ike to get around. Not quite as bad, but...
It is, yeah. I don't think it's quite as bad for Ike just because you have, like... If there's not a gyro setup, it is definitely more realistic for Ike to just kind of jump up and be like, all right, you need to call this out with a back air or else I get to land with an aerial.
And up he can slap away the gyro. That will kill, actually, due to how close it was to the blast zone. Grab a start with up smash. Pretty bold up smash, honestly. Doucette.
Yeah. And this is the percent where you really don't want to get caught by these landing aerials. And there we see the anti-air.
Yeah, Doucette's really trusting up smash, it seems, right now.
Yep, you know, in a matchup like this, sometimes you just gotta go for that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, something I do against Ike a lot, but also mine's invincible.
I do against Ike, but mine's cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite
ready
yet.
for that. Yeah, Ike tech roll, very good in every game.
And he was positioning for the other two, you know, miss or roll in. That is not
surprise, no up throw.
Yeah, I am too.
Okay, so Doucette does get the kill. I do think up throw would have just killed, but that percent didn't really make a difference.
Laser and gyro are really good for checking side B very hard.
Yeah. Ooh, just a little bit early on that punish.
And a really scary punish. He was clearly setting up Nair gyro.
Yeah.
They're stuck playing neutral, and Rob has a small window where Nair still goes for his up air. I think we're past it now, though. These side B swings are working really well for Toxex.
Yeah, it's hard for a lot of characters to punish, and I think Rob's certainly on that list. You know, if you don't have gyro, if you have gyro on the field, then it's hard for him to punish. If you don't, you can just gyro and put it in front of you.
Yeah. We are.
Ooh, bounty Ike crosses him up there.
We're also seeing that like Ike has nothing for down tilt on shield.
Yeah, it's true.
Like you could preemptively mash up B, but that's...
Up B and armor, the next one is really all you've got, which is possible, but very, very risky.
Yeah, the call out on that's almost never worth it, unless you're getting like super pressure.
Yeah, the risk reward is just not really worth doing at that point. You know, once someone shows you that they are smart enough to get around that.
Yeah, once someone shows you they
someone
can
like
stop
Doucette, you're not expecting him to just get hit by that every time. Okay, sure.
I mean, probably should have hit dead. Probably should have hit, but that's the cheese we know and love from Rob.
Right, so that is game 1 to Doucette. This one, I'm not sure if this is where we switch from best of 3 to best of 5.
Probably.
Groove is not here, so I don't know. This is top 4.
No one's here to stop him.
Sometimes we switch at top 4, sometimes top 3. I think it depends on the payout.
It's 10 now, so they'll probably let this play. Yeah. I am shocked that F smash missed.
Yeah, that was good option coverage there. Right, so we'll see what the counter pick is. Toxex probably just going to go right back if Smashville isn't open.
Yeah, like there's no shot. Doucette's leaving Yoshi's open.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Smashville generally the stage where I'm most afraid of Ike, just because it gives him the window of like landing Nair, rising Nair, landing on the platform into up air.
Yeah.
Which pre-patch just like worked all the time. Now it still works a little bit.
Was just broken.
Yeah. Got knocked out of regional by that one.
I feel like he can do landing Nair, rising up air, and still safe.
Yeah. Yeah, he will just go back here.
A little bit of, as you said earlier, Toxex has to be really good at these tomahawks because you're not good at Ike if you can't do those.
Yeah.
Which are pretty good against Rob because, again, not great out of shields. They're all committal. Like, if you're trying to, if he gets caught swinging at a tomahawk and it's not down tilt, it's going to hurt.
And yeah, the up tilt anti-air there. Up tilt is a very strong anti-air. Kind of, you know, mediocre at the job that it also has to do of like stuffing out certain approaches, but very strong just as an anti-air raw.
Yeah.
And that's a very quick stock for Toxex.
A really rough one now because he gets to control the pace of the match against Rob. However, we all know Rob, he can bring this back.
Yeah.
Toxex, the most important thing is Toxex needs to not be, well, telegraphing his option that bad of like 3 fairs in a row.
Yeah. Rob fair from ledge, very much not rewarding unless you have a gyro there, but one of the most rewarding aerials from ledge if you do.
Yeah. And it's that exact situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to call out Tomahawk there and got punished for it. Yep, up tilt has a pretty big blind spot. It looks like it'd be more active with the sword trail. It
does, yeah. Okay, good parry up smash. Doucette keeping this close. This is certainly not out of the question for him.
See what he does.
Gotta survive for a while, though. That back air is not gonna feel good.
Trying to bounce his own gyro off. I think he's dead. Oh, Rob's heavy.
Rob's heavy.
Yeah, that's a negative, though.
Yeah.
It's slightly off on his 2-frame. Forget up 10-frame timing.
Yeah.
Doucette didn't move after he got up, so...
So yeah, that one's gonna kill. Full stock lead now.
Oh, rough little outing there. Getting caught is moving a lot past like 4 seconds. Yeah. I like that from Doucette. I think he's dead.
He's good.
I didn't have enough gas to make it back because he stalled there for a bit.
Yeah, he was doing it with the thing where you just tap up and over again, which doesn't hurt, doesn't take as much gas as like consistently going up.
And we saw there, so he took the jump with the fair, and Ike had no option.
Yeah.
For not getting side beat.
One of those in the bad spot here, though. That's going to kill.
All right.
So going into game 3, and we saw quick stocks back and forth that game.
Pretty commanding lead from Toxex the whole time with them.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see what this counter pick is here for Doucette.
I think a little bit more mix-ups and disadvantage are going to be needed from Doucette.
Yeah, which, Rob doesn't have a lot more than what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and it's like, again, easy to say well in the comms. You got to do something.
Yeah.
Because, like, at the end there, it's easy to point out, you tried to land on Ike up there like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, Snake. Probably a more annoying matchup versus Rob.
All right, so over to Pokemon. Similar stage, a little bit bigger.
We don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Groove. Is this best of 3 or 5? 5.
All right,
so
not
the last game. 1-1 here in this best of 5 set. Best of 5 the rest of the way, of course.
Rubber band game.
That was a better air dodge there.
Trying to detail in, and he gets it.
Yep.
Not as much as last
attack.
time.
That was a good punish from Doucette, but and downer through stage hits.
We saw him hit that last time, but he was so low he lived.
Yeah, and Rob's recovery difficult to hit with that to some degree, but also like no real risk to throw it out.
The double up air is very good pressure from Mike. How massive
it is, yeah. And Rob being,
also
has good landing aerials, but like nothing that's gonna beat out something like that. Like he's stuck in a bad spot up there with how big he is, he's relatively floaty.
He finally goes to ledge with a lot of that stock trying to land on Ike.
Yeah.
And again, we mentioned he gets ledge trap pretty hard, but sometimes you gotta mix it up. Yep, smart, get up attack. Yep, not gonna be catching people this year with neutral weapons to side B, I hope.
Worth doing once in a while.
Keep him honest. Good parry, should get a kill.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that could have just been a raw side B or even like F smash, but he got the kill. Works out.
Strong landing there. Now Ike's a disadvantage. Close to getting the frame trap. Good drift.
Yeah, definitely could have been big damage if he got that. Yeah,
and there's the nerf to show. Oh,
well, I thought that was going to be an up air, but 4 kills with the DI mix-up anyway. I think Doucette also thought it was going to be an up air.
Yeah, I think he was.
And right there we see one of the weaknesses the only weakness really with Robner. It is not fast on startup.
No, yeah, it's slow.
It is not a move you can really mash out of like a combo.
It's awkward because it's like a very strong combo starter and safe, but it's slow, especially for ultimate.
And we saw him try to mash out of that Ike pressure string with it there and just like got punished pretty hard for it.
Ike's item throw too good there. He threw the top too fast and it went too high. I like that
would have loved
coverage.
to see an up smash.
He didn't want to. If he didn't believe he could tech chase, and still get the punish with it. This is a rough position.
Not gonna kill, but Doucette's in a really rough spot. This has to kill or he's dead. Yeah, well, it killed, so worked out. Toxex taking the risk there. But Doucette not expecting it. I think he just has to be paying, a little bit more attention to that
Yeah,
situation where, like,
especially
that's the only option Ike has.
Yeah. I think a stock ahead, like,
Yeah.
oh, he could go for the funny.
Yep. He tried that on me. He's like, all right, I'll take the stock. Like, works for me.
So now Doucette down in the set count.
Yep,
And
so
we're seeing
2-1 Toxex. Winner goes on to fight Unleashed. So it would be a run back for Doucette, who lost to him in winners semis.
Yep.
Yes, semis.
Yep, that should be right.
I commentated it, so it would have to be semis.
Now this time,
Good late nair anti-air there.
catching the overshoot there. I don't think Doucette was ready to not get hit by that there. I was shocked too that it was still active. It's a little bit of a lingering move for one of those like swing dares.
Right. Not as much as it was in Brawl,
No.
but does still linger for a bit.
That was like Smash 4 Cloud lingers brawl. Yeah, we're seeing the ledge trapping. It's really hard for Rob to get around this because like all of his options to get out of that situation would have been call-outs and punishable.
And then we see again the Ike tech roll coming into play. Just consistently one of the best tech rolls in the game in every game.
High parry lets him actually get an up smash. So Doucette taking the
It
lead.
is safe. Nair is safe against up smash on parry by frame data if you're like perfect, but it's not by much. So if he was a little bit higher up there, then that was plenty of time for Doucette to get the up smash off.
He actually survives invincibility this time, so doing a little bit better.
That is good.
on that
Certainly
play.
an improvement. Can he survive this ledge trap or edge guard? Gets to the ledge, and he gets off the ledge. Good
And
stuff
then
to Doucette there.
catches the bear, and that's a punish on Rising Bear.
Finally angles the laser up. That was a really good catch there.
I like the mix-up attempt there for Doucette on the Tomahawk. Yeah,
Yep,
leaving,
good roll.
feeling, yeah, Ike's probably feeling like mashing.
Yeah.
Ike wants to stop being this far behind. And he can only do that with kill moves. Yeah, so this is like the rough part of Ike post nerfs is he doesn't have a combo kill confirm anymore.
Yeah, he's kind of looking for like a way to get you in the air and he can juggle you with an up air, or he's like that. Or he's got the raw kill option of Aether, which is super unsafe but also armored and beats a lot of stuff.
Cheesy, if you will.
Yes. But also a legitimately good move at the same time.
Yeah.
Ultimate full of moves to do both of those.
Yeah, a usable cheesy. And now
jumps over the
he's
laser.
calling out a lot of.
That was a good air
Doucette.
dodge. Doucette is playing defense much better in this game. We've seen the offense from both of them be pretty strong, but Toxex is playing better neutral. What?
The down tilt just anti-air?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I am going to worry about it. Why?
I don't know. I don't play this game.
So he knew he had that call and didn't pull me. He saw him, he was like,
Yeah.
yep, gotcha. I could have.
That was very good punish. Gets the parry down tilt. That was probably all he could get in that situation. The nair was really well spaced.
Yeah, not
Holding the
forcing
air
the landing
dodge,
this
yep.
time. Close.
Not quite gonna kill.
He might be able to combo the next nair, honestly.
Especially with it being as stale as it is.
Ooh,
Good
yeah.
evasion there.
So,
And
like,
across the board, we're just seeing a big difference in the defense from Doucette in Game 4, where he's not dying in these critical situations where he's taking some damage, but not letting himself get killed.
he's not landing on Toxex as much. He's also playing around Toxex's mix-up of the Tomahawk or Aerial.
Yeah, he's a few times, the last couple of games, he's really been beaten out by Toxex hitting those mix-ups on him, and he's just having to guess. And this time we're seeing him, roll away from those. So be like, all right, let's just not engage with this mix-up. Let's try again later.
Yeah. I don't want to. Oh, this is very risky. Even though he's at 40.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're seeing there where I snare raw wins.
Yep. That was good TI on the forward air. Bad TI honestly might have killed him. But yeah.
And we're at the very tail
Really
end
tight
of
here. Not
confirmed
gonna kill.
percents for Ike. So Doucette's win con is he has to be patient and get off ledge. I like that, not overforcing the issue on the early F tilt.
Oh, too early.
Hurt box shifted around the detail almost.
Okay, the up laser works out there. Toxex,
Gave him
a
the
good
gyro?
conversion. It is
Ooh.
gonna kill. Wow, okay.
Just
I did
barely.
not think that was gonna kill there.
Your skills were remarkable.
So that is a 3-1 from Toxex. Good conversion off the gyro to finish.
He got the item confirmed today, it seems.
Yeah.